G'day everyone and welcome to this week's episode. This week we look at a trip that Renee and I took in 2023 out to Wave Rock. As I mentioned last week, I'd found this video sitting on our files from when we first intended to launch our YouTube channel, which we never got around to doing until we headed off on our trip to the northwest in August of 2025. You'll see us heading out there in our old van. It was a 2019 built Gold Star RV, and our previous tow vehicle, which was a Holden Trailblazer. We stayed out at a great little camp that we found on Wiki camps called The Camp near Wave Rock, and visited Wave Rock and Hippo Rock as the first part of our trip. So I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the look back. Don't be too critical of how much weight I've put on in the time between filming that video and filming our current videos. Sit back, grab yourself a drink and enjoy this week's episode. So we got here and set up. Renee showed you around, and then the wind picked up as it does out this far inland as the sun starts going down. So it was blowing its absolute butt off, so couldn't film, but we've got ourselves set up, just a really quick overnight setup.
And they gave us a table.
And yeah, so using the cable drum there as a table, and we've got the new fire pit happening. So we saw this on, first place we saw it was on Just Fanning It. Yeah?
Just Fanning It.
Yep. Derek showing it off, Derek and Sue, and so we've raced down to BCF and picked up one of these. They're awesome. Yeah, 169 bucks. Took like 30 seconds to set up. And
the doohickey thing from,
yeah, and the chimney. Yeah, so got the little chimney with the fire beads. Saw that on ADU with Chris and Miriam. And yeah, it's a cracker, absolute cracker. So literally filled it up with fire beads, or heat beads I should say, 3 fire lighters underneath, and lit the fire lighters, and give it about half an hour. All of those will be white hot, and then we can pour it into the fire pit. Can feel the heat coming off it already. It's awesome. So it's going to be a cool night out here tonight, about 13 degrees. We've got some marshmallows to roast over the fire, and we're going to do some ribs, so pork ribs with a nice barbecue, not a rub, what is it, like a marinade, yeah, or a sauce, and throw a couple of potatoes in some foil in there as well with a bit of salad. So that's going to be dinner tonight, and just sit and chill and take it easy. And then tomorrow we'll go and have a look at Wave Rock, and we'll show you guys around that. And then we're going to start having a look at a couple of the silos, and then
the salt thing.
Yeah, the salt pool, I think it is, about a couple of k's from here. So yeah, but a really cool little campground. I'll throw some footage in now of the campground that I took from the drone, and yeah, but as you can see, plenty of space, not sitting on top of each other, nice flat level campsites. This was a drive-through site, as you would have seen when I came in, yeah, so really cool to be able to just pull on in, not have to muck around backing vans in, etc. Minimum 2-night stay here, $35 a night, I think. It's a Wiki campsite. We were lucky, we're only staying here one night. Contacted the owner, and Chloe's her name, and she was awesome. So she had a look and found this site was free for us for one night, and had no qualms with chucking us in for a night. So yeah, which was pretty cool. This is site 7. I think there's about 10 or so sites, can't remember. I took some video of the map earlier. I'll drop that in so you can have a look. But yeah, pretty cool. Might be about 14 sites or something like that, but it's pretty small, nice and quiet. Yeah, fire pits are allowed, dogs are allowed. Dogs have got to be on a lead the whole time. Fire pits must be off the ground, have to be approved. Yeah, have to be approved by the site manager before you're allowed to light your fire. $400 fine if you're caught using a fire pit without, and at the end of it, over there at the ablution block, there is a 44-gallon drum for all your ash. So if you don't drop your ash in there, if you leave your ash on the ground, like was here when we got here, it's a $400 fine as well. So and pick up all your cans and rubbish, otherwise they'll charge you $100 to clean up the site after you. All fair enough, you know, the only thing you should be leaving is footprints, and the only thing you should be taking is memories. Yeah, so looking forward to tonight. Get this happening, eh? Nice.
Oh, that feels nice and warm. That's really cool.
So dinner is on the go. Look at that. So a bit of salt and pepper, a bit of oil, and then we'll put the rub on. Last 15 minutes of cooking, and I know chucked a couple of potatoes in there for us. Looking good. Looking forward to it. Alright, it's beer o'clock. So how are we looking, babe?
Pretty good, look.
Look at that.
Pretty good. Pork ribs and
baked
salad.
potato, bit of sour cream. Pork ribs come up really nice. Just sitting on the coals there, the hot rocks. So we're going to have a feed. Yes, the temperature's dropping, as you can tell from our attire. We're going to sit out by the fire, have a couple of drinks, and just chat and chill.
Chill for the evening.
Chill for the evening.
Before we do some sightseeing tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll sign off for the night, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
What you doing, love?
Bacon brekkie. Bacon brekkie. Bacon and egg wraps we're going to have. Yeah. We've got our, what's this one from? June, 4-wheel drive. So we brought this from Anaconda, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. It was pretty cheap. $80 or something like that. Can't remember, something like that. Not affiliated at all with anyone, but yeah, it works well. You know, just to plug into the power outlet out here. Our van didn't come with one of these side tables, so I put that on myself. That was off of eBay, $160, and yeah, holds up to 30 kilos. Works well. Means you don't get all the cooking smells inside your van. Yeah. As Renee closes the van door. But yeah, super fast.
There's Lola having her morning constitutional. Give a sniff and a wee.
So, We've left our camp at the camp and we've made our way the 3Ks to Wave Rock. So we've just got here. It looks like there's a festival on, which is why we couldn't get in. Flies are friendly. Why we couldn't get into the Wave Rock caravan park when we stayed at the camp. So yeah, the caravan park here is chockers or tents. Tons and tons of no parking signs up everywhere saying vehicles will be towed. Good luck with that. They might need a few tow trucks and they might need a big one for the vans, etc. So yeah, we're just going to make the walk in now to Wave Rock and have a look. Renee's never seen it.
Yeah, that should be good.
Looking forward to it. And dogs are allowed at Wave Rock, so just got to be on a lead. All right, cool. We'll see you in there. Pretty cool, eh?
That colour is amazing.
Yeah.
That's like a wave.
Yeah.
Need to bring a surfboard.
Yeah, that photo's never been done.
I'm original.
You are original. Yeah. This is Wave Rock, peoples. You see, so it's 15 metres high. And was caused by erosion. Eroding the underside of the rock away and leaving the lip up the top to create the wave. Pretty cool. Wave Rock. I was not all that interested in Wave Rock. Gives you an idea of the size of it there. Yeah, the rock's only 2 foot tall.
I'm tall for 11.
You are tall for 11. So we've just done the 1.1k walk from Wave Rock to Hippo's Yawn, which is a cave, and as you can see, aptly named. So it looks like a giant hippo's mouth. And you see the size of it. Renee and Lola are right up the back of it there, exploring. So it's a really easy walk. Grade 1 paths the whole way, well signposted, and there's some interactive information boards as well, which are about the flora and the fauna around here, how the rocks were formed. Yeah, so pretty cool, pretty interesting. It is a loop road or a loop walk that takes you back to the main car park. There's a secondary car park here as well, right out the front of Hippo's Yawn. So if you weren't up for the walk, you can park at Wave Rock, walk the 100 metres or so to the rock, and then jump in your car and drive down the road to the car park at Hippo's Yawn and check it out. It's pretty cool, hey?
Very cool.
What do you reckon?
Very cool. You can actually go up the back and then see up to the top of the rock.
Oh, can you?
Up the back of there. You should
cool. Might go up there and have a look. Alright, cool. Just heading into Hippo's Yawn here now. caves and me don't go. I get claustrophobic, but anyway, this one's pretty open. But yeah, oh, look at that. You can see up there, and you continue up there and out onto the top. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's get a look up here. Oh. Yeah, it opens out onto the rock, and you could, if you're a bit of a mountain goat, climb up there. So you are actually allowed to climb onto wave rock. It is actually permitted, which we're surprised about, but you can go up there and have a look. There's some salt lakes up there, or remnants of salt lakes up there you can have a look at. I don't think we're going to do that. So we've just left Hippo's Yawn, straight out of the car park at Hippo's Yawn. There's this path, which as you can see is really easy, and it takes us back to the main Wave Rock car park.
You can do it with kids.
Easily do it with kids. This one here you could almost do on a wheelchair there. Yeah, so super accessible, which is great. What do you reckon, Renee? Is it worth the 350k drive to come out and have a look?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's amazing rock structure.
It is. It's pretty
Beautiful.
cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and I'd agree. I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely worth coming out and having a look. Look, there's not a lot out this way. There's the rock. There's Hippo's Yawn. There's some salt pools and stuff to have a look at, and some cave structures as well. So really, it is sort of an overnighter, 2 nights max, and you'd be done.
Yeah, I reckon an overnighter, make it part of the Silos loop like we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to make our way back to the car now, and then we will start making our way down to Pingerup, is it?
Pingerup.
Pingerup, or Ravensthorpe, one of those is the first one. Yep. To have a look at Silo. But yeah, so we will see you at next stop.